I'm gonna teach you how to can tomato sauce the easiest and quickest way possible. We're freezing all of our tomatoes first. This is going to literally save you, I'm not kidding, probably about 8 hours. When they thaw, not only do they pretty much skin themselves, but the water content that melts out of them is about 6 hours of you not having to cook them, if that makes sense. So we're getting a bunch of olive oil, onions, and peppers going in a pan, and don't forget your garlic, get them sauteing, and then we're starting on those tomatoes, peeling those skins and dropping the meat into a large roaster. I'm using fresh basil and oregano from the garden. You can use dried. Adding those to the tomatoes, we're gonna blend all of this, so don't worry about the size of it right now, and then add the oil, the peppers, and the onions. Add your seasonings. Don't worry, I'll put a screenshot recipe at the very end of all of this. If you see any large pods of seeds, go ahead and pick those out, but don't worry about the few that are just hanging out. And then we're getting our immersion blender and blending this all up. If you don't have one, you can take it by sections and add it to your blender and blend it up. This is the consistency that you're looking for. I cooked it on low overnight just to get all those flavors blended together, not necessarily that it needed to cook down, because remember, we did freeze them first. I tasted it in the morning and it was a little bit sour for me, so I added a handful of brown sugar, blended it again, and it turned out perfect. This is honestly probably one of my proudest recipes yet. It's so good. And then we're filling our jars to 1/2 inch headspace, wiping those rims down really well with some white vinegar so we get a good seal. Flats and rings are going on just fingertip tight, no tighter. These are being water bath canned, pints for 35 minutes and quarts for 40 minutes.